Amber alert in Laurinburg for a missing 4-year-old boy. Supreme Court issues a stay on district maps, which will prevent the North Carolina General Assembly from redrawing maps for now. And Lexiana Ingram is in studio for an exclusive interview as she is this week's McNair Auto Sales official Richmond County Female Athlete of the Week. All that and more on tonight's edition of Live at 5. Your nightly news starts right now. Good evening and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Kelsey Rushing. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy. Medical Center Pharmacy is located on Long Drive next to First Healthmore Regional Hospital in Richmond. For more information on how you can switch to Medical Center Pharmacy, visit medicalcenterpharmacy.com. Medical Center Pharmacy, the service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Now let's get right to it now for tonight's top story. An Amber Alert has been issued in North Carolina for a 4-year-old Raul Johnson, who disappeared while walking down Village Drive in Laurinburg Wednesday. According to the North Carolina Department of Public Safety, Johnson is a native American who is approximately 3 feet tall and weighs about 38 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. When last seen, he was wearing an orange and white striped shirt with tigers on it and pants with rocket ships on them. He wandered away from home around 11:30 a.m. Wednesday while his father was in the kitchen cooking. The Scotland County Sheriff's Department reports that they have search teams out looking for him, as well as dive teams searching local ponds. As of the time of this broadcast, Johnson still has not been found. If readers have any information on Johnson's whereabouts, they are encouraged to please contact the Scotland County Sheriff's Department at 910-276-3385. Last Thursday, the United States Supreme Court issued a temporary block of a lower court's ruling that required North Carolina lawmakers to redraw voting district boundaries. This action likely means the maps ruled unfair by the federal court earlier this month will be allowed to stand for the 2018 midterm elections. The lower court had previously ruled that Republicans intentionally gerrymandered maps for North Carolina's congressional districts to favor GOP in elections and had ordered the General Assembly to redraw within 3 weeks. On Friday, January 19th, an astute citizen noticed something to be array at the First Baptist Church on Stroman Road in Marston. The citizen immediately notified the Richmond County Sheriff's Department. Deputies responded and found Gabriel Thomas Gatewood, 34, of North Carolina, 177 North in Marston, on the premises without permission. Gatewood was arrested by sheriff's deputies and charged with breaking and entering a place of worship and injury to real property. Gatewood was transported to the Richmond County Jail and is being held under a $10,000 secured bond. At the time of this broadcast, no further details on Gatewood's bond or court date were available. Stay with us. When we come back, Richmond Observer Managing Editor Kyle Pillar is in studio for an exclusive interview with Lexiana Ingram as she is this week's McNair Auto Sales official Richmond County Female Athlete of the Week. Stay tuned.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Hi, I'm Lance Jenkins, and welcome to your nightly news.
That ain't gonna work.
Oh.
You need to loosen up some. This is good more at Sandhills.
All right.
So more relaxed, it's local, it's edgy, anything goes. So that what you just did?
No?
Not gonna fly.
Okay. Is this better?
So much better.
Howdy folks, and welcome back into the Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Managing Editor Kyle Pillar, and of course I'd like to welcome you into the official Richmond County Athlete of the Week segment presented by McNair Auto Sales. As just a reminder, the full-length featured articles of our male and female student athletes can be found exclusively on the Richmond Observer's website, mobile app, and Facebook page, so make sure you head on over there to check them out. Tonight, we're going to welcome in our female athlete, and our interview with our male athlete will air tomorrow on Friday's edition. And now I'd like to introduce to you our Lady Raider. For back-to-back weeks, a Lady Raiders basketball player will grace us in studio. This week, it's senior forward Lexiana Ingram, and her nomination comes as a result of a monster 8-point second quarter last week against Purnell Sweat High School, and her defensive play, which included 3 blocks, helped secure a 44-29 win. Lexiana is set to begin her final semester at Richmond and has goals of attending college and pursuing a career as a police officer. There's a lot more to learn about her, so let's cut right to the chase tonight. And it's my pleasure now to introduce to you senior Lexiana Ingram. Thanks for joining us tonight, Lex.
Hey, sir. It's great to be here tonight.
Glad that you're here. So let's talk about basketball. You're a senior on the team this year.
Yes, sir.
And you guys have had we've mentioned this before, but you're kind of an up climb, right? You guys have won 4 of the last 6 games, and you've been a big part of that. So just kind of talk about the last stretch of games and what your season's been like so far.
Our season, we started off slow, but now we're coming up because we're getting used to things.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're done with losing. We're going to keep coming up, and we're not losing no more.
Well, what's it like to be a leader on this team? Because one thing that your coach has said is that not only are you have great range, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but you are just one of those players on the team that other players look to. So what's it like to be a leader and to be a force on the floor?
It feels so good to know that people are looking up to you and that you can make a difference on the team, a big difference that stands out.
Sure. So let's talk about Friday. Last Friday, you guys. It's been a while since y'all played. You had to reschedule Tuesday's game for Thursday night and tonight. So let me ask you, what was so big about that Purnell Sweat game? Because you had a monster second quarter. You scored 8 points. You had a bucket early in the fourth quarter because you guys went a little bit flat on offense. But talk about that second quarter. What worked well for you? How you found your groove?
I just got in the game I need to get points on the board. I need to get points so people can watch me. So I got in there and I went and got it.
What's it like when you hit that first shot and you realize that this is it, I'm on this roll now, and then you hit your next one and your next one? What's that feeling like?
It's so exciting to know that you can do that.
Sure. And let's talk offense and defense, because not only are you a consistent scorer on offense for the Lady Raiders, but you also do a really good job at defense. As a matter of fact, you had 3 blocks the other night,
yes,
and you've done that all season long. You put pressure. So which one do you think that you're better at, and which one do you think helps the team more?
I think that I'm better at offense because I can put up more buckets, but defense helps the team more. If you have great offense and no defense, you're not going to be winning.
Sure. Yep, you heard it here. If you ain't having offense and you're not having defense, you're not going to be winning very many basketball games. Again, the Lady Raiders, y'all are going on the road to Pinecrest, and Pinecrest is a very hot team right now. I believe they're among the conference leaders. So when y'all are in practice or you're on the bus ride there, what are you thinking about mentally to prepare for a team like Pinecrest?
Mentally, I'm thinking that we're going to have to win because it's no other option. You can't lose. Losing is never an option.
Mm-hmm. And so what about a team like Pinecrest, or maybe it's not a Pinecrest, maybe it's Hope County, or a team that is having a good season? What do you guys have to do on Thursday in order to beat them?
In order to beat them, we have to shut down number 15, and she's really their biggest threat, so that's the only one, our main focus, to shut her down.
Okay. And how many points are you going to drop?
I don't set no limit. I just go until I can't go anymore.
Oh, well, that's a good attitude to have. So Richmond in action on the road at Pinecrest Thursday night. So folks, if you're able to make it out there to support the Lady Raiders, by all means go ahead and do that. Take the short trip up US 1. So let's transition from the basketball court, no pun intended there, but let's transition then over into your academics. So you're a senior at Richmond. Just talk about some of the classes that you take at Richmond, and I understand you also take some classes with RCC.
Yes, sir. I take English 4 honors at Richmond, and I'm done with that class as of today. I take weight training and World American History 2, and I take Health Science 2, and at RCC I take a Criminal Justice class, and it's online.
Yeah, and one of the biggest things that I've learned through the Athlete of the Week program is that there are so many students at Richmond who take classes at Richmond Community College. And so just kind of talk about how that gives you a step up, or why that's a benefit to you as a high school student.
It's a benefit to me because when I go to college, I won't have to pay for them courses. It's free now. So
And that's always nice, right? To save a
sir.
little bit of money. And like I said, our friends over at RCC, they do a great job with you guys, and I'm glad they offer that opportunity for you. So what's your favorite class?
My favorite class is math
Why is that?
because math is simple and it's easy to get into. Like, it's interesting.
And it's probably makes sense. They obviously make sense to you. And like I've said on this set before, I'm an English teacher, so I'm the polar opposite of math. And so I would just agree with you that it's simple and self-explanatory. But I'm glad that you like math. And so let's, you graduate in a couple of months, and
Yes, sir.
I know less than 6 months, and I'm sure you're really excited about that. So let's talk about life after high school for Lexiana. What are some majors or career choices that you're thinking about, and where'd you like to go to school?
I'm trying to attend school at UNC Chapel Hill, and I want to major in psychology. And like after I get finished with psychology, I want to focus on my criminal justice field.
Okay, so you're going to take what you had at Richmond Community College, the
Yes,
criminal
sir.
justice, and apply that to a career in corrections, and I believe a police officer is what you
Yes,
told me
sir.
the other day. So why a police officer? Because it's a pretty dangerous job these days.
I like the adrenaline rush that you get. It's exciting and it's never boring.
Oh, no doubt about that. And I'm sure, obviously, wanting to help people and
Yeah,
to serve and to protect. And you were also, basketball's still an option for you.
Yes, sir.
And I know that the other day, and in the article too on the RichmondObserver.com, you had mentioned that not only UNC Chapel Hill, but there was another school that you potentially considered for school in basketball. So what school
sir.
was that?
I wanted to attend Fayetteville State.
And what interested you in Fayetteville State?
My coach, Nellie Harrington, she was a Hall of Famer there, and that got me interested in going there. She said that it could take you a lot of places. You'll get to meet a lot of people.
Sure.
I want to do that.
Yeah, and Coach Nellie Harrington, an assistant coach with the girls basketball team, a friend of mine. She teaches out Mineral Springs. I'm in Ellerby, so we've known each other. A very good coach, and yes, that was something you taught me the other day, that she was a Hall of Famer at Fayetteville State. So very cool. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, obviously. And wish you the best. You're welcome. And I wish you the best of luck too with basketball. And we still got a couple games left, and y'all can make a late season push. So, folks, for more on Lexiana, including her hobbies and her interesting fact, be sure to check out her article only on the Richmond Observer website. Also, be sure to tune in to Friday's edition of Live at 5 for our exclusive interview with our official Richmond County Male Athlete of the Week. There's a lot more news headed your way after the break, so stay tuned to Live at 5.
Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com, and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
With hospice, you guys just outdo yourselves every day. And I really appreciate it. I honest to God don't know what I would do if it weren't for you. The things that you do, I'm in approval of. And thank you. I don't know what else to say other than thank you.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Now for tonight's top sports story. Just 2 days after scoring 42 points on their home court against rival Cordova, the Ellerbe Middle School Lady Wildcats struggled to get the ball in the hoop on Wednesday against the visiting Lady Rockets of Rockingham Middle School. Rockingham scored just 14 seconds into the game and never looked back en route to a 40-25 victory over Ellerbe. In boys action, Rockingham missed its first 5 shot attempts, and Ellerbe seemed to be matching the speed and physical presence as their in-county visitors. However, the Rockets were able to use long runs in the first, second, and third quarters to pull away from the Wildcats and went back home with an impressive 50-20 victory. For the full middle school sports reports from Dion Crawford, visit richmondobserver.com or download the Richmond Observer app. And stay tuned after this word from our sponsor, and I'll be right back with you with your daily 5-day weather forecast. At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Today's 5-day weather forecast is brought to you by Simply Chic Boutique. And let's go ahead straight into the weather, starting with Friday with a 0% chance of rain with a high 57 and a low of 37. And then Saturday with a 10% chance of rain with a high 63 and a low of 47. And then moving on to Sunday with a 100% chance of rain, so be prepared for that with a high of 59 and a low of 43. And then moving on to Monday with a 10% chance of rain and a high of 56 and a low of 29. And then of course Tuesday, sunny with a 0% chance of rain with a high of 46 and a low of 23. So it's been getting a little cooler in the morning starting on Tuesday, but other than that, it's still a lot warmer than it was when it snowed. So hooray for that. But other than that, that's the end of today's episode. Make sure to download the Richmond Observer app if you have not already. And if you definitely have not already, and I definitely encourage this, to download the Classic Rock Radio app as well, or to listen to it in the mornings, because Good Morning Sandhills on there, and you gotta make sure to listen to that too, because that's all of ours. It's really fun. It's really awesome to listen to. Russell's currently jamming out behind the camera because he's been listening to it every day, and I definitely have too. So make sure to download that if you have not already, and we'll see you on the next episode.